Hey guys, this is Giovanni of Ancient Bloodlineoflight, and welcome back. And I want to say that I am very grateful for the new subscribers, and couldn't have done it without you. So you guys are amazing, and much love to you. Um, it's been a while since I uploaded a video because the last one was my offering to Andusius with your playing piano, and I like working with him as a musician, and like a lot of musicians would possibly work with Odysseus and other ancient gods. So anyways, I want to talk about anxiety possibly being a superpower. Um, I came across an article a really long time ago, and I just thought that maybe I can at least just talk about it because here and there I deal with anxiety myself, and what happens is you start thinking about stuff that happened a long time ago, or you think about scenarios that didn't happen but you think is going to happen. And I just feel like when you think about stuff that you believe is going to happen, it's almost like it's just telling you that this is what you should do to avoid the situation. And if you react to what happens in the situation, then it's just going to turn into a whole shitstorm. And that's not exactly what was said on the article, but it's just something that kind of came up a little similar. Like, yeah, you do think about scenarios of something that you think is gonna happen, right? Like, if you say you're a new student at a school and you go interact with someone new, just just make new friends, and you know, you think about the worst thing that could happen that could probably ruin your first impression, but if you change the scenario, knowing that you create your reality to maybe, okay, this is gonna happen, and this is all good energy. This is I introduce myself. I'm confident, etc. And you're vibrating on that frequency that everything's all good. It worked out better than expected. Even if you make the affirmation that it worked out better than expected, meeting new people, and so that can happen. You think about these scenarios that most likely will not happen. Like, you could be thinking about something, going through this for years, and you'd be thinking that it's gonna happen. It's like a 100% it's not gonna happen. But this would be a good assurance that anxiety, it's just not necessary. You can't control it though. You can't help it though. I completely understand. I dealt with that for years, and I think it's a good practice that whenever something comes to your mind, you could tell yourself, this isn't real. This isn't gonna happen. It could play some kind of comfort for you, and I think that you can find some kind of way to cope, and it's telling yourself that these things never happen, they'll never happen, and they never did happen. So it's like you step back and think, well, then why am I worried about this? Well, I could say that it can be hard, and it does feel like you're drowning, even if you get into a meditative state and try to surrender to your thoughts. Sometimes it still can be hard to meditate and not drown by what you're thinking, and literally feel like you're drowning. You feel that in your lungs, and man, that is it sucks. And I really feel for people because I know what it's like. So just imagine if you were to work on that more, practice much as you can every day. Practice grounding your energy, centering yourself. Allow yourself to be aware of what's going on in your mind, and it's just allow yourself to understand that it's not real, but you take control. Remember, you can always take control and change things to something different. You can always change it to a different scenario. You have that power to, but it gets so much, and it gets so much a hold in you that you feel like you can't escape it. But there's nothing holding you back. you're not being held back from taking control, taking back your power, and not being imprisoned by your mind. So you can take the you have the power, you can take control, and you can change the scenario. And that's what a lot of us need to understand, and I still remind myself this as well. And a lot of people can end up beating themselves up for the things that they think about. And it's just good to understand that it's okay to feel what you're feeling, but also it's okay to change it. Like, say like something terrible happened to you and you feel like, okay, maybe there's you feel a little guilt if I say like, if you're a child and you were kind of an ass and you push someone on the playground, and then that kind of haunts you, so you don't have to feel guilty for changing that scenario. And it's kind of a way of releasing that karma, and also to like admit that you were wrong, and then you can pray to the person for forgiveness, and then you forgive yourself and all the best. Like, there's nothing wrong with changing things, and there's nothing wrong with forgiving yourself. There's nothing wrong with want things to be better. You don't have to feel guilty for that. And a lot of people have gone through so much shaming when dealing with abuse that they feel guilty for feeling good and for feeling happy. And this is something that I had to work on with myself, is to understand that there's nothing wrong with being happy and enjoying the moment and being expressive and being yourself, being authentic. So there's like a lot of reasons why these anxieties are there in these scenarios, because based on trauma that somebody you have dealt with in your life in the past. When you're a child, maybe you're an old soul and you express something that you're passionate about, and it's so intelligent that maybe friends or family had made fun of you because how smart and intelligent you are. And so it grew into, you close off, like your throat chakra and your solar plexus chakra close off because you feel afraid of expressing yourself, and it grew on you for years. And you have the right and every power to change that, and be passionate about what you love. So it's like you really have the ability to take control. You have the ability to not allow others to make you feel shamed or guilty just because of something that you love and have passion about, or just because they don't understand it. It doesn't mean you have to change that and then not be authentic of who you truly are, and then end up becoming something that you're not, someone that they favor more of. And it is powerful to like be you. And I know a lot of people have anxiety of like being completely authentic, but screw it. Like, just live. Like, life is only temporary, and that's something to keep in mind. So just like live it 100%, like as you, and do what makes you happy, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else. So practice taking deep breaths, grounding your energy. This is daily practice to also shielding yourself and cleansing your energy. If I haven't mentioned that already, maybe I have and didn't realize it. Because like, this is really about empowerment. This is about understanding that you can't change the scenarios of that's happening in your mind, and you have the power to not react. You grow spiritual maturity, as what my higher self had told me, that you're not going to react to their thoughts. You grow spiritually, maturely. So I would say keep practicing this. Don't beat yourself up if you react to your thoughts, and not just flow with it. It happens. A lot of people practice this, even gurus. And I also want to say happy to be back to release another video. 2 months ago, I was in Salem with a friend of mine, because we talked about going to Salem like a year ago, and I forgot all about it until she brought it up back in March. So then right after that, I purchased my ticket. I was very excited about it, and it was fun. not so many paranormal experiences. Just we had a seance like the day before, last day being there, and I did see something behind the psychic's chair when she was doing a reading for my friend. It was very emotional. Like I was holding back a lot of tears when the other people at seance were getting their readings. I had gotten a lot of great news about readings for me, and knowing that I'm on the right track of things, and Ancient Bloodline of Light is actually one of those things. And so I'm very grateful for that, and I'm grateful for you guys, my subscribers, and those who share my videos and hit the thumbs up. And so I will be making another video soon, and I don't really like to wait so long to make videos. This is actually a new phone that I'm actually recording this on, so this has more gigs on it, so it's a newer phone, and that means more videos sooner than later, hopefully, if I have the time, if because I'm also recording music again. So I'm happy to be back, and I can't wait to bring up some more subjects for you to learn on and grow on spiritually. And thank you once again for Ancient Bloodline of Light growing and the page. And there will be some links for my WordPress also, along with the link to the Ancient Bloodline of Light Facebook page. And make sure you follow the Instagram of Ancient Bloodline of Light. See you guys again. See you soon. Love you.